It's Money Monday, where we talk about easy to understand ways of handling our finances. And here to help us out is financial expert Paul Hood from Hood CPAs. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in on a holiday. We appreciate it. We're going to get right to some viewer questions. The first is from Tom, and he says, normally I stick to a budget very well, but the recent spike in prices has made that hard. I'm considering stopping contributing to my 401k to give myself some extra cash. Is this a good idea?
Well, the challenge is right now, not only do we have inflation, but we have the market kind of on the downside as well, which when you're saving, that's the best time to buy. So what I would recommend is use that as a last ditch effort. Try to see where you can cut. You know, a lot of the banks are giving you a payment, vacations. You don't have to make a payment for a month or two. Just see what you can do, because, Craig, what we typically see when people come into our office is there's really not a money coming in problem, there's a money going out problem. So I would say let's focus on maybe eating out a little bit less, or, what you're charging, giving gifts or whatever. Leave the 401k alone.
Yeah, because now's the right time to buy.
It's the best time to buy, and this is when people will make good money for the future.
All right, let's get to our next one. This is from Katie. She says, my partner and I recently had a child. We both are good about saving for our retirement, but we're wondering if we should prioritize saving for our son's college fund right now.
So, it's that word prioritize is what matters. So what's most important to them? I typically recommend you don't plan on fully funding your child's college. You're diligent, and maybe they get scholarships or they get some financial aid or even student loans. That's low interest type things. I absolutely would not sacrifice retirement for saving for the college. Now, if you got somebody that they don't plan on retiring until they're 80 or 90, then fine, that's okay. But if the reality is the same answer as before, is you want to maximize the opportunity right now and buy in every single month, because when you buy in, you buy things on sale right now, which makes it have to come up less. It lowers your average cost basis. So stick to the retirement.
I'll be that guy retiring at 80 or 90.
Yeah, there you go. Well, you'll still look the same at 80 and 90. I'll look good. So.
I already look 80 or 90.
No, you look great.
Our last question is from Cam. He says, I'm getting married soon. Should my future wife and I combine our bank accounts? What's the easiest way to do that?
Okay, so this is a slippery slope.
Yes.
Because I do believe that when two people get married, two become one. And so it's important to share in financial decisions. It's important to budget together. But I would tell both of them to do their homework. I would maybe go to a financial literacy test or class together. And so before you combine, make sure the other one has the same values as you do, or see where you can come to the middle, because, Craig, you and I both know a lot of fights in marriage are because of money.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure your values line up before you start combining things.
There's kind of a growing trend, too, of like people buying houses and they're not married yet, but that's a recipe for problems, because if one of them passes away, then you're suddenly partners with their parents.
That's exactly right.
On that home.
That's exactly right.
So you got to kind of watch out for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's a little loopholes, or little potholes, I should say, out there that you got to watch for.
All right, Paul, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Always great advice. We appreciate it. If you have a financial question that you'd like to ask Paul, you can send them to moneymonday@griffin.news.